Thank you, Cascade Jazz Ensemble and John Schnee. Welcome all of you to this East Shore Live Halloween extravaganza, Songs from the Dark Side. I think the film that we just saw was a documentary. I think that's how things really happened. I didn't know nuns could dance so well. So tonight is a night for us to lift aside the veil and then, horrified, quickly put it back into place. I'd like to tell you a couple of stories. One story, a woman was in line at Starbucks, and she looked out the window and she saw a funeral procession going by. It's a very elaborate funeral procession, limousine, cars, and everything. And then, as soon as that was done, another funeral procession went by. And she said, wow, I've never seen two funeral processions in one place. And a woman in line in front of her turned around and said, well, that first one was my husband. And the woman said, oh, I'm so sorry, what happened? And the second woman said, well, my dog turned on my husband and tore him to pieces. And she was, oh, I'm so sorry, but what about the second funeral procession? She said, well, that was my mother-in-law. She tried to intervene, and then the dog turned on her and tore her to pieces. And the woman turned to her and said, oh, I'm so sorry. Can I borrow your dog? But on dish. Yes. So a photographer was documenting a haunted house and was absolutely stunned and delighted to find that there was a ghost that was eager to let itself be photographed. And so the photographer, it was an old-fashioned kind of camera with film and everything, got the photographs back from the lab and was really disappointed to see that everything was dark. There were no details or anything. And so the moral of the story is, the spirit was willing, but the flash was weak. I'm really sorry. Really sorry. So later on tonight, we are going to do something that is going to involve some parts of speech. So I'm going to call upon you to help me provide some parts of speech. So throw out some nouns for me. All right.
Cracker.
I heard dog, I heard zombie. Band? Band? You hear band? All right.
Great.
So, is anybody confused about what a noun is?
Tiara.
Just being sure, it's a person, place, or thing. All right. So I heard band.
Husband.
Tiara. Oh, yes.
Blood. Minivan.
Minivan. I like it. Tiara, minivan. And can I have one more suggestion that is... What?
Vegas.
I heard, what? Gus?
Vegas.
Vegas is a place. How about something that's really Halloween-y? Murder. I love murder. Let's go with murder. Good suggestion. Murder. So now, some adjectives. Adjectives describe a noun. So throw out some adjectives for me. I heard chemical. I like, oops, how do you spell chemical? Chemical, I heard gay. Was that because you saw me? Gay. What was that? Grizzly. Grizzly. Average. I heard terrifying. I heard a zombie. I heard decayed. And aberrant. I love aberrant. Aberrant. You're just doing this to see if I can spell aberrant. I know your ways. Oops, there's an A in there. Aberrant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're going to take a short break now, and joking. We have some what we are calling horrible hymns. We have taken hymns that you know from our hymn book, and we have made them horrible. So the first one is our version of Come Come, Whoever You Are, except it's Come Come, whatever you are. So John is going to play.
I've taken the liberty of taking the liberty, and so I'm going to play it once so you know it's not what you think it is, but it's kind of what you thought it might be. We'll sing it. Here is the melody. Three verses.
There's a guy but he won't marry her because he doesn't want to raise another man's kids. So she drowns her kids in the river and she goes back to the nobleman. There, problem solved. No, not so much. He's horrified at what she's done, and he banishes her from his presence forever. She realizes what she's done, and she drowns herself in the same river. Now she's cursed for all eternity to weeping and grieving for her lost love and her dead children. Mexican parents tell their kids, you better behave or La Llorona will take you away and drown you in the river. This is why you never see Mexican children misbehaving. When I turned 8, my mama began seeing a successful businessman. She would come back from her dates and tell my sister and me all about him. She would say, oh, hijo, he's so handsome and he's so rich. When can we meet him, mama, we would ask. And she'd say, oh, niños, not yet, not quite yet. He's not ready to learn that I have 2 children. Young widow, 2 children, handsome businessman. In the river 3 blocks from my house. Ay, Dios mío, my mama was La Llorona. You're going to meet your new papa, she said. fell apart. No, Mama, no, please, don't drown us in the river. She looked at me and she said, where did you get such an idea? And I told her how my abuelita would tell me the story of La Llorona when she came to stay with us at night. And my mother's eyes grew wide. Abuelita? What abuelita? Your grandmother died before you were ever born.
Erica Zieber and the East Shore Mighty Choir. And now, someone who really needs no introduction.
Thank you, Eric, for that. I do this video series called One New Message, and we try to do something special for Halloween, and one year I did poems. So we're doing this special, John's worked out all the tech on this. It's a special kind of augmented reality thing where you get to see the visual, and then I'm going to recite the poems. And John has arranged it so that tonight I am in 3 dimensions. So, yeah. So if I'm coming at you, don't worry, it's not going to hit you. Why don't we start the poems? So these are the 3 poems for Halloween. The first, Mermaid. Should be pleasant. Above the waves, the greenish hair. Below the waves, the tail. Above the waves, skin glistens fair. Below the waves, the scales. Above the waves, she asks you down. Below the waves, but pause. Above the waves, you cannot see. Below the waves, the claws. Oh, we're not sleeping tonight, are we? Okay, the next one. Zombie, because, of course, required by law to do a zombie thing. 1 zombie's easy. 2 can be tricky. 3 is a problem. 4, it's just icky. 5 is a party that isn't much fun. 6 is a number from which you should run. 7 is distressing. More so is 8. 9 is a disaster. And 10 makes you late as a deceased. Play on. Okay. But any old zombie is bad because you see, you don't count the zombies. You just count the teeth. Oh, it's getting laughs. Finally! You're thinking, finally. Extraterrestrial. A classic. They live to serve. They live to eat. They think that we taste pretty neat. They feel no meal would be complete without some human brains or feet. They came in saucers with a book. They must think we're a bunch of schnooks. We translated that book, and hey, they think we all are just entrees. So late at night, don't walk alone. Don't roam the pastures far from home. And if a light shines down, then scatter, or you could wind up on a platter.
And now it is time for the horrible hymn. This is based on a well-known Unitarian hymn for all who dwell, but this is a different kind of dwelling.
My homage to airplane bars. We'll play it once, you can hear it, and then we'll sing it once.
Something like Green Sleeves. well below the crypt, in blood and gore, quite finely dripped. Ooh-doo-yah, ooh-doo-yah, ooh-doo-yah. For those who rise up from the dead with zombie grins and eyes of dread. Ooh-doo-yah, ooh-doo-yah. Oh, thank you, Ron. Thank
Have you passed the skull or something at this point?
you. Yes, exactly. Who knows what we'll find inside of this? My grandmother is 96 years old, and she lives in Cedar. And she calls me twice or so every week. And I was concerned. I hadn't heard from her in about 3 months, and wasn't answering any calls, wasn't answering any emails or anything. So I finally had time to go and drive over to her house. And I went and I knocked on the door, and there was no answer. But then I looked in the windows, and I realized I don't have to worry. She's been busy putting up her Halloween decorations. I mean, there were like spider webs all over the windows, and she had a really realistic-looking skeleton sitting on her couch. Really? Hi. 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 It's okay. I think, you guys like puppets?
Oh, thank God. Oh man, the last crowd. I gotta tell you. So what's going on, Eric?
Well, we're doing a Halloween show, and
Okay.
we're about to do this really fun thing with a dating game.
The dating game. No, I love the dating game.
I thought you
I
might.
love it. I love it. Can I host? Can I host? Can I?
I don't know, tell us, are you like some kind of dollar store muppet or something?
Well, I had a little work done, you know. Couple of ping pong balls, a glue gun. Hey, there you go.
All right, so tell us your name.
My name? Hey, hello everybody. I should introduce myself. I'm Danny O'Hare. You may recognize me from my one-man show I did with 2 other people called Danny O'Hare. I Feel Fuzzy. Woo! It's a play on words, is it? Yeah, there's some applause in the back. Go ahead. Oh man, I love it. I tell you what, Eric. Am I the only one who gets motion sick when I walk? Okay, just me. All right.
Maybe you didn't bob around so much when you walked.
Bobbin's what I do, baby.
Okay.
Bring it in.
This is what improv is like.
This is what improv is like. It's gorgeous, people.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't we
Yes.
start this dating game thing?
Let's do this dating game thing.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I like all things. We start with a song.
All right.
Now, thank you, John. Is that like my note? Okay. Let's do it just like we did in Boise. Go get them. You're walking along the street, or you're at a party, or else you're alone and then you suddenly date. You're looking in someone's eyes, you suddenly realize that this could be the start of something big. You're doing your income tax, or buying a toothbrush, or else you're in Malibu, alone on the sand. When you hear a bell, and right away you can tell that this could be the start of something. This could be the heart of something. This could be the start of something grand. Oh yeah!
That was beautiful.
What?
That was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Should we start the game now?
Let's start the game.
Let's start the game, okay. Oh, remember that tune, folks? Good, it's neither do I. All right. Thank you, Maestro. Welcome to the dating game, Monster Edition. Yes, it's like the regular dating game, only with monsters, which is kind of like The Bachelor, only less creepy. Even with monsters, it's less creepy, folks. We're gonna pull up some lucky bachelorette from the audience, and she's gonna talk to 3 eligible monstrous bachelors. So let's meet our bachelors, shall we? Bachelor number 1 is descended from European royalty. He parties all night, he sleeps all day. He doesn't drink wine, but he has a great thirst for fun, and he can bat around the jokes as well as anyone. Please say hello to Bachelor 1, Vlad Dracula, Count Dracula! Step on up to the podium, Count. Welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, those are a lot of fangs. Okay, Bachelor number 2. Who wrote this script? Let me check. You're right, there's a lot of fangs.
Danny.
Oh, our next scripted Romeo is educated, creative, and definitely thinks outside the box, especially if the box is made out of pine and 6 feet under. He's the pride of Ingolstadt University, where he brought many a dead party back to life. Please welcome Baron Victor von Frankenstein!
I can make a new woman out of you with just 3,000 volts.
I like that. Our final bachelor, he's the strong, silent type. It's not that he's wrapped up in himself, he's just wrapped up. His hobbies include crushing things, booby-trapping tunes, and polishing the canopic jars that contain his desiccated internal organs. Please say hello to Bachelor number 3, the High Priest of Death, otherwise known as the Mummy! Well, that's easy for you to say. Welcome, gentlemen. Well, it looks like we're going to have a close game tonight.
It will be neck and neck.
Okay, quiet here. Now, let's welcome tonight's bachelorette. Is it you? Let's find out. She grew up in Twist. She once had a lisp. She's now a computer programmer. She's here on a show to find her a beau. Please say hi to Badge Hellhammer. Badge, you're on here. Right there, Badge. Have a seat. Oh, Badge, it's so good to see you. Badge was completely randomly selected.
Hi!
Hi, Badge.
Hi!
So, you know the rules?
I do.
We've got some questions for you for your 3 bachelors.
Okay.
You guys will have a spontaneous, completely unscripted conversation.
I can't wait.
So here, let me give you your questions while I lose everything else.
Okay.
Take it away, Badge.
Bachelor number 1. What would be our ideal first date?
Well, first we would wait until sunset. That's very important. And then we go out for a bite. I know this great little castle where we can be alone. We can listen to the wolves howl, children of the night. And then we can pass the time as if it were all eternity. Eternity! Eternity.
That sounds cryptic. Bachelor number 2, what's your idea of a dream girl?
Oh, you know, I've actually thought about this a lot. I'd say the face of Beyonce, the body of Marilyn Monroe, the arms of Taylor Swift, the eyes of Madonna, the liver of Katy Perry, the spleen of Christine Aguilera. Oh, the heart quivers with the possibilities.
That sounds like a lot of woman. Bachelor number 3, if you whispered sweet nothings in my ear, what might they be?
Well, hardly fresh.
Bachelor number 1, for in a woman?
Well, it's what's inside that counts, really. You know, I really like all types. A, B, O, especially O.
Those are all blood types.
Yes, they are.
Okay, moving along. Bachelor number 2, what are your turn-ons and turn-offs?
Oh, well, there's this one switch in the lab. It's like this huge knife switch with this big wooden handle, and when there's a thunderstorm, Igor's got the kite all wired up and flying. You pull down this switch and bam! Everything in the lab turns on. Oh, wait, did you mean something else by turn on?
Don't worry, you answered my question. Bachelor number 3, what turns you on and off? Well, that's nice of you to say. I mean, I do a little Pilates, but don't really work out, you know. Thank you. You're just a card. You should be dealt with.
Okay, Matt. It's time to decide who is your demon made for dreaming. Which is it, Matt?
Well, bachelor number 1,
Join me and experience a love that will last forever, literally.
Bachelor number 2, maybe?
Well, you will be my greatest creation, I hope.
Or bachelor number 3?
well, they're all very tempting, but there's one bachelor who really spoke to my heart. Bachelor number 3.
Well, you go for the strong silent type, but before you meet your date, let's meet the other 2 contestants. Come on out, bachelor number 1. Number 3.
Oh, my goodness! Oh.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Look at him, he's so atrophied. Love that.
Let's see. So Don, Pardo, can you tell them what they've won? She doesn't want to give it a look.
I know. You'll get a taste of the Egyptian Sands at Seattle's own pyramid-themed restaurant, The Sarcophagus. Spend an evening deep beneath the dining room in the special burial chamber, embalming in the luxury of Luxor, imbibing the eternal peace of Isis and Osiris, painting hieroglyphs of your own eternal Egyptian afterlife. The highlight of your trip will be a soft seaweed massage, followed by the removal of your internal organs and permanent mummification. You'll want it to last forever, and it probably will!
So, where's that badge? What do you think?
Yes.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, folks. He's so articulate, isn't he?
He is.
Yes. Well, that's our show for tonight, everybody. Thanks for coming by. No, he does not. So forget that, ladies and gentlemen. Pay no attention to the man standing behind me. I always want to give everybody a special shout out for joining us today. And it's a special shout for you. Remember, love is never having to say you're an undead creature of the night. Unless you are. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, completely spontaneous member from the audience who we've never seen before. That was really well done. I would like to bring, before we bring back Ryan Halsader to our stage. We are going to have a costume contest, but it's going to be kind of a secret costume contest. We have been silently judging you as we've been sitting here, as you've been sitting there. So at the top of the second half, we're going to have our actual judging on stage, and so 3 of you will be invited up onto stage to vie for fabulous prizes. So be prepared. And now, it is time to bring back Ryan Halsader. Thank you.
Because you're mine.
Sonia? Sony Inahosa. Thank you so much, fantastic people. And we have one more song by John May and the Cascade Jaws Ensemble. Take it away, Jean.
Tis the season. We don't need a reason. We're feeling it. The national anthem of rock Halloween music. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you steady? Yeah. Who's ready? Frankenstein.